Good afternoon. Welcome to my next installment in the Wicca self-initiation series. This one, I'm going to be talking about questions of faith. As with any religion, any deity that you choose to worship, there's always going to be a time that your deity is going to ask you, how much do you still believe in me? Do you still see me the same way that you did when you first started walking along the path? So when these questions come up, you have to be ready for them. You have to be able to recognize them when they come up and to thus be able to work with each one. Now, questions of faith in and of itself, aside from any lessons that you may need to learn through them, is a very trying experience. And as I'm making this video, I am drawing upon my own experience, recent experience with questions of faith, tests of faith. You see, I'm still human. I might be a witch and I might be a high priest, but I am still human. I'm subject to the same character flaws as anyone else. So when tests of faith come along for me, I'm going to act accordingly, according to my own gifts and according to my own inimitable style. So how does one handle tests of faith? They're all individual, so it's very difficult to say how you're going to handle yours. I didn't handle mine so well at first. I tend to be a very emotional creature. As with my video on Surrender to the Lady, if any of you have had a chance to watch that, I am a very emotional creature. So when these tests of faith come around, I tend to react in very emotional ways, which can seem to other people like I'm losing it, but I'm really not. However shaken my faith can be at times, it can never be broken. I have stepped upon this path. I have professed and taken oaths of my loyalty to my deities and to my brothers and sisters in the craft. And those oaths will remain unbroken. As I have done them before, as I have done them in this life, and as I will do them again in lives to come. I will stick by these oaths that I have taken, these oaths of loyalty and devotion, surrendering. So when these questions of faith come along, children, I just want to tell you that it is normal. It's a normal part of growing spiritually, that your deities are going to come along and they're going to want to ask you again and again, are you still willing to do the things that are necessary to walk in these ways? They want to know, because if things are too easy as human creatures, we tend to get complacent. We tend to take things for granted and expect that things will remain unchanged. So that is why the deities that you worship, the deities I worship, will always at times ask us to reaffirm our devotion and our willingness to remain devoted to them through any and all circumstance. And again, it's not a very easy thing to recognize these things when they come up. And it's darn near impossible to try and explain to somebody how their experience is going to go, how they should react when they're having tests of faith. Everybody's unique, so the tests are going to be unique. All I can tell you is that along the Wiccan path, when those tests come along, just look skyward. Just look skyward and think of the Great Mother and the Great Father and ask them to give you the courage to face these tests and the wisdom to learn what is needed to be learned from them so that you can move on and continue to grow and evolve spiritually. That is in essence, that is what the final goal is of this initiation process. This can be done in any religion, but for Wicca, that is what you want to do. You want to ever grow and evolve spiritually. Ever seeking and searching for ever higher levels of enlightenment and evolution within you spiritually. So when these tests come along, take heart, my children, and again, look above to the Great Mother, Great Father, ask for their help. They will always be there for their children, as they have always been there for me, and as I will always continue to be there for them as their faithful and loyal servant. You know, so be not afraid. Be not afraid of thyself, because that's where the ultimate tests lead to, is to yourself within. And that's really all I wanted to say to you today in this video, was to accept that these questions and tests of faith are going to come around for you. And until the next video, I just want to wish you, as always, blessed be, merry part, and merry we shall meet again.